Welcome to the Basic Civil Engineering lecture series by Roy M. Thomas.
Hi everybody, next engineering material is steel. What is steel? You would have studied in high school classes. Steel, it is an alloy of iron and carbon. Steel is an alloy of iron and carbon. Depends upon the carbon content, that is impurities. There are different types of iron. Say for example, if the carbon content is less than 0.15 percentage, that is called wrought iron. And if the carbon content is between 0.15 to say 1.5 percentage, that is called steel. And if it is more than 1.5 percentage, or if it is between 1.5 to say 4 percentage, that is called cast iron. So, depends upon the impurities, that is carbon content, there are wrought iron, steel and cast iron. So, if you consider the wrought iron, that will take only tensile force, only tensile force. If you apply compression on wrought iron, immediately it will fail. Similarly, if you take cast iron, it will take only compressive force, If you apply tensile force, that will fail. Whereas steel, this will take both compressive force as well as tensile force. So, that is the advantage of steel. Steel will take both compressive force as well as tensile force. That is why we are concentrating only on steel. Depends upon the carbon content. Steel is again divided into three. That is, if the carbon content is between 0.15 to 0.25, that steel is called mild steel. And if the carbon content is between 0.25 to say 0.6 percentage, that steel is called medium hard steel. And if the carbon content is more than 0.6 percentage or 0.62, so the maximum limit is 1.5 percentage, that is called hard steel. So, steel is divided into mild steel, medium hard steel and hard steel based on the carbon content. So, now we will be concentrating only on this carbon content or only on mild steel, MS, mild steel. There are two varieties of mild steel. The first one is ordinary mild steel and second one is torch steel. All of you might have seen this, both ordinary mild steel as well as torch steel. This is ordinary mild steel. What about torch steel? Have you seen torch steel? So, this is torch steel. You might have seen this also. This is called torch steel. As you know, about 10 or 15 years back, most of the construction site this was using, that is ordinary mild steel. But nowadays, for most of the construction, torch steel this is using. So, that means there are some advantages for this compared to ordinary mild steel. So, we will discuss the advantages of torch steel over ordinary mild steel. Advantages. First one. So, what is the advantage of torch steel over ordinary mild steel? What is the advantage? That is the advantage. Good grip, good bondage with concrete. First advantage is good bondage with concrete. What is the next advantage? If you consider torch steel, the next advantage is more strength. Strength is more for torch steel. More strength. If strength is more, what is the next advantage we can say? If we are using torch steel, more strength. If you are using ordinary mild steel, not that much strength. So, what is the advantage you can say? Only less quantity or materials can be saved. That is the next advantage. If you are using tossed steel, materials can be used. Suppose if you want to say 100 kg of ordinary mild steel, instead of that if you are using the tossed steel, about 60 kg is enough. So, about 40% approximately 40% of materials can be saved. Materials saving. Next advantage, as I told you, in olden days people were using only the ordinary mild steel. So, if you observe any old building or dismantled structure, there you can see ordinary MS, ordinary mild steel, and if you observe closely you can see ends are made like this. These are called end hooks. That is for providing grip or bondage with concrete. But instead of that, if you are using this, these end hooks are not required. End hooks are not required. End hooks not required. Because of these ribs, bondage will be there. End hooks are provided in ordinary mild steel to get the bondage. So, if you are using tossed steel, end hooks are not required. So, if end hooks are not required, what is the next advantage? Suppose if you want to put concrete, roof concrete, so many ordinary, if you are using, assume you are using ordinary mild steel, so many bars are used at say 10 centimeter or 20 centimeter gap, depends upon the design. So, if you are using ordinary mild steel, you have to take the necessary width or length and you have to make the hooks place. Then take the second one, make the hooks place. But if you are using the tossed steel, just take, cut and place, cut and place. What is the advantage? Time can be saved. So, next advantage is time saving, time saving. So, these are the advantages of tossed steel over ordinary mild steel. Good grip, good bondage, more strength, material saving about 40%, end hooks are not required. So, time can be saved. Now, if you go to the market, any steel shop, there you can see different varieties of steel, different types of steel, means in different shapes, different names, different weight, different dimensions. So, they are called market forms of steel or commercial forms of steel. Market forms of steel. Market forms of steel or commercial forms of steel. There are different varieties. So, to recollect all the market forms, I will arrange it in the alphabetic order A, B, C, C, E, I, P and T. A for angles, B for bars, C for channels, next C for corrugated sheet, corrugated sheet, E for expanded metal, I for I sections, P for plates, T for T sections. So, these are the main or important market forms of steel: angles, bars, channels, corrugated sheet, expanded metal, I section, plate and T section. Now, we will see one by one. Before going to in details, the bars, there are different types of bars. The first one is called ribbed tossed steel bar, ribbed tossed steel bar, square bar, round bar and flat bar. Ribbed tossed steel, square, round and flat. Now, we will see one by one. The first one is angles. So, I will draw the side view or the cross sectional view of the first market form, that is angle. What is meant by side view? If you consider any object, say for example this duster, what you can see from front side, if you look from there, what you can see, you will be able to see this portion, like this only you will be able to see, right. So, that is called elevation, elevation or front view. And if you look from the top, how you can see? You will be able to see this if you look from the top. So, the top view, it will be like this. That is called the plan or top view. So, this is the front view or elevation, this is the top view or plan. And if you look from the side, if I look from here, I will be able to see this portion. So, that is called the cross sectional view, or we can say the side view. So, side view will be like this. For any object, if you draw 3 views of that object, you will get a clear idea about that object. So, by seeing this, I can immediately say what is the size, what is the front view, what is the side view, and what is this object. I will get an idea about that object. So, to get an idea about an object, you have to draw 3 views. Now, I will draw the side view or the cross sectional view of the first marked form, that is angle. It will be like this. That is available in 10 meter length in the market, 10 to 11 meters length in the market. These are called the legs of the angle. Legs can be in equal length. Equal length means if this is 100 mm, this can be also 100 mm. If that is the case, it is called equal angle. Equal angle. Legs can be of different length, say like this, one leg like this and another leg like this. Say this is a 200 mm length, that is from here up to here, and this is a 75 mm. If that is the case, that is if the legs are in different length, it is called unequal angle. Equal angle. So, equal angle is there, unequal angle is there. Now, here I have a model, a cut piece, a small piece of an eye section. It is taken from that long member, 10 or 11 meter length. Here you see these two legs are in equal length. This length is equal to this length. So, it is called equal angle. So, here it is approximately 3 centimeter, that is 30 mm, 30 mm, 30 mm by 30 mm. So, similarly there are different size, say 100 by 100 mm, 150 by 150 mm, 200 by 200 mm. So, these are called equal angle. Now, can you say where it is used? Just think a while where it is used. You might have seen this many places. Where? So, all of you may be using mobile phone. Have you noticed the mobile phone tower? It is made by angle section. Then for roof, there are different types of roof. One such a roof is sloping roof. So, to fabricate this framework, angle is used. Most commonly angle is used. So, this framework is called truss, T-R-U-S-S. So, for the fabrication of trusses, angle is used. Fabrication of tower, angle is used. And some steel windows, angle is used. Steel doors, angle is used. There are many uses for angle. So, first shape, angle. Now, coming to the second one, bars. Different types are there. The first one is ribbed Torr steel bar. I have already shown you, this is ribbed Torr steel bar. So, if you draw the front view, that is elevation, it looks like this. These are the ribs. If you look from the top, that is the plan, it looks like this. This is available in different diameter, different sizes. So, the size or the diameter varies from 6 mm to 50 mm size. So, this means it is extending. I can't show the full length 10 meter or 11 meter. So, that is why it is shown like this circular section and it is extending or continuing. So, where it is used? Ribbed Torr steel, mainly used as reinforcement in concrete. So, it is used as reinforcement in concrete. Now, coming to the second one, that is square bar. If the sides are in equal length, that is called square bar. Here you can see the sides are in equal length, 10 mm by 10 mm. This is a square bar. So, if you draw the front view, it looks like this, elevation looks like this, and top view, that is the plan, looks like this. Here the sides varies from 5 mm to 250 mm. If this is 5 mm, this also should be 5 mm. If this is 100 mm, this also should be 100 mm. Then only you can say it is a square bar. Can you say where it is used? It is mainly used for grill works, window grill, then handrails, that vertical bars can be square bar. So, mainly used for grill works. Now, coming to the round bar. Round bar, this is a round bar. If you draw the front view, that is the elevation, it looks like this circular section, that is why shown like this. I can show the full length, that is why it is shown like this. So, here the diameter varies from 5 mm to 250 mm. So, the diameter varies from 5 mm to 250 mm. I think this is a 10 mm round bar. So, what is the use? It is olden days, as I told you, for the construction, this type of steel was using. So, it is used as reinforcement. You can say it is used as reinforcement. It is used as reinforcement and is also used in grill works, handrails, then window grill, etc. So, ribbed store steel bar, square bar, round bar and flat bar. Next is flat. So, this is a flat. Again, this is a small piece, cut piece from a long member. If the width, this is called the width, this is the width and this is the thickness. So, if this width is less than 400 mm, that is 40 centimeter, that is called flat. Flat bar. So, elevation looks like this and top view or the front view looks like this. So, this width is less than 400. If the length is less than 400, that is called a flat. Now, can you say where it is used? Flat. It is used for the fabrication. Say for example, fabrication of steel doors, this is used. To join two members, say for example like this. If you want to join this member with this member, if you can't directly join, you can just utilize this flat to join these members. So, for joining two members or for the fabrication, flat is used. So, that is all about the bar. Now, coming to the channel, next one is channel. Again, I will draw the side view. Channel consists of two horizontal members, two equal horizontal members, they are called flanges, and the vertical member is called web. So, there are different sizes available in the market, that is, this may be say 200 mm, this may be 100 mm, this may be 100 mm, this may be 50. So, 100 by 50, 200 by 100, 300 by 150, 300 by 100, like that different sizes are available in the market. So, this is the shape of a channel. Actually, this is not steel, but to show the shape I have brought this one. So, this is called web and this is called flange, top flange, bottom flange and web. So, what is the use of channel? For the steel roofing trusses, to cover an area, there may be number of trusses like this. To cover an area, there may be number of trusses like this. Now, to connect the trusses, there are another members here in this side, similarly another members in this side. These members can be of channel, that members can be of angle also, that depends upon the type of the building and type of the load coming over the building. So, channels can be used in trusses. And have you seen the sliding doors? So, sliding doors will be moving on these channels. So, sliding doors channels can be used. So, for the fabrication of trusses, channel can be used, sliding doors, channel can be used. Now coming to the next one, that is corrugated sheet. On a plain steel sheet, corrugations are made like this. So it looks like this, and usually they are galvanized. If they are galvanized, they are called galvanized iron sheet or simply GI sheet. Can you say where it is used? By seeing this, immediately you can say it is used for roofing purposes. So corrugated sheets are used for roofing purposes. Now coming to the next one, that is expanded metal. Again on a plain steel sheet, expansions or projections are made throughout the surfaces. So usually diamond like appearances are given like this. So it's look like this. So projections or expansions are given throughout the surface like this. So looks like this, exactly like this, you see. So here you can see diamond like projections or expansions. Can you say where it is used? It is used in railway overbridge flooring. Then bus platform, it is used. Then you might have seen in PWD roads, to cover one hole, that is called manhole. To cover that manhole, this type of plate is used. What is the purpose? So that will give grip. So in bus, also in railway or bridge and in PWD roads. So to cover the manhole, expanded metal is used. Railway overbridge flooring, it is used. So these are the uses of expanded metal. Now coming to the next one, that is I section. I section consists of one vertical member, that is called web, and two horizontal members. Horizontal members are called flanges. Channel consists of one vertical member and two equal horizontal members. Here it need not be equal, it can be of different size. Top flange can be smaller than the bottom flange, similarly vice versa. So this is bottom flange. So one web and two flanges. The shape will be like this. So here you can see this is the web and this is the top flange and this is the bottom flange. I section. So what is the use of I section? To support a roofing truss. There are different shapes for the truss. Columns are used or pillars are used. So these columns can be of I section. This can be of I section. So most of the room you would have seen columns. That concrete column can be replaced by an I section. Similarly, beams are there. That horizontal beams can be replaced by I section. So it can be used as beam, it can be used as column. So I sections are used as beam, used as column. If it is used as vertical member like this, that is called column. If it is used as horizontal member like this, that is called beam. So it is used as column, used as beam. Now coming to the next one, that is plate. So what is the size of a flat less than 400? Flat width is less than 400. If it is more than 400, that is called plate. So many uses are there for steel plates. The main use, it is used as foam work. What is meant by foam work? Foam work. Foam work means it is the temporary horizontal support given for concrete. Suppose if you want to construct the roof for a room, for example this room, before concreting you have to give a temporary support for that concrete. That support should be there for some period. That horizontal support can be of steel plate. Then fabrication of steel desk plate is used, steel benches are there, steel almirah is there, steel racks are there. So, many uses are there for steel plate. And now coming to the last one, that is T section. T section consists of one horizontal member and one vertical member. As usual, horizontal member is called flange and vertical member is called web. So, different sizes are available, 100 by 100, 200 by 100, like that different sizes are available. So, can you say what is the use of T section? So, wherever we are using the I section, we can replace that I section by T section, subjected to one condition, subject to the loading. If the load is less, instead of I section, we can use T section. It is not possible always. Do not say I section can be replaced by a T section, that is not possible. So, whatever be the uses we have discussed for I section, the same purpose or same uses can be right for the T section. So, what are the uses? It can be used as beam, it can be used as column. So, that is all about the market forms of steel. So, this is important, market forms or commercial forms of steel. So, if it asks in the examination, as in the case of cement, if it asks in the examination, you have to write what are the different varieties available, different forms available in the market: angles, bars, channels, corrugated sheet, expanded metal, I section, plate and C section. Then you draw a simple figure and write where or what is the use, what are the different types available. So, to wind up, so today we have seen the steel. What is steel? It is an alloy of iron and carbon. Depends upon the carbon content, there are wrought iron, steel and cast iron. Cast iron will take care only the compressive force, whereas wrought iron will take only the tensile force, whereas steel will take both compressive force as well as tensile force. That is why steel is recommended for most of the construction. And based on the carbon content, again steel is classified as mild steel, medium hard steel and hard steel. Mild steel is commonly using, MS is commonly using for almost all the construction. Two varieties, torch steel and ordinary mild steel. Advantages of torch steel: good grip, good bondage, more strength, less material, end hooks are not required, so time can be saved. Now, coming to the market forms of steel: A, B, C, C, E, I, P, T. Like that, if you remember, you can very easily recollect the different market forms of steel. A for angles: if the legs are equal length, it is called equal angle. If the legs are in different length, it is called unequal angle, used for the fabrication of trusses, fabrication of steel doors, etc. Bars: ribbed or steel bar, different sizes are available, used as reinforcement. Square bar: if the sides are in equal length, it is called square bar, used for grill work. Round bar: different sizes are available, different diameters are available, used as reinforcement, used for grill work. Flat bar: if the width is less than 400, flat bar, that is called flat. Then channel: one vertical member, two equal horizontal member, used in trusses, used in sliding doors. Corrugated sheets, usually they are galvanized. If it is galvanized, it is called GI sheet, galvanized iron sheet, used for roofing. Expanded metal, used for flooring. I section consists of one vertical member and two horizontal members. You might have seen the railway track, that is an I section, looks like this. So, the flanges are in different size. So, railway track is an I section. So, there it actually acting as a beam. So, it is used as beam, used as column. Now, plates: if the width is more than 400 mm, it is called plate. Many uses are there for steel plate, fabrication of furnitures, used as formwork. Then coming to the last one, that is T section: one vertical member and one horizontal member. Can be used as beam, can be used as column. Thank you.